Hello everyone and welcome back to Basic Building Tips with Frank, and we're finally at an episode which I've wanted to do for so long, because finally we're going to add some things that I think are so much fun to do. We're going to talk about symmetry and asymmetry. Is it pronounced like that? Anyways, the opposite of symmetry. What opposite? Maybe slightly to the left or to the right. I'm not even being funny. Anyways, so in the last episode we talked about heights, and we made this part of the house taller than the other part of the house. This is because we wanted to add a bit of asymmetry to it. Now, asymmetry is important if you want to make a building look nice and dynamic. You should always start out with making it symmetrical, make sure it really works. Because if you're going to break the rules, you first need to follow the rules, because otherwise you won't know how to break them in the proper way. But asymmetry is very important in a lot of buildings. Now, don't go ahead and be sloppy with the numbers and you say yeah, asymmetry, that's not important, because if someone walks up to your building and says this is not symmetrical, then it's probably not because you made the building asymmetrical by choice. It's probably because there's a mistake in it and it doesn't look very good. So do try to plan this out first. So we're going to add way more asymmetry to this building than we already have. We are going to add some fun stuff on this side. Let's see. Okay, let's find the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, we have a middle. How far out do we want to go with this? I think maybe there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1. Is that shape too round for my taste? Let's try it. So what we're going to do now is that we're kind of going to add some details sticking out of the building. As you probably already guessed. Now this is nice because it breaks off the kind of squarish looking shape, but it's also nice because it will make your building look a bit more real. Or real, guess that. Depends on what kind of architectural style you like. I kinda like, the bit tasteless villa style, to be completely honest. Towers and loads of asymmetry, and this always happens. It's like I'm washing my car. I'll be right back. Hello guys, back from the raining. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah. That rain. Also guys, on another note, I am starting to think that I might not like the spruce logs at all. That they might create too big of a contrast and make this look a bit too much like barn. So I might remove those. But now, before we remove them, I am going to start adding a roof. I am going to choose one of my favorite blocks for that. Now I'm going to presume that you all know how to just add blocks like that. So, but when we've done this roof, let's see some nice stuff added. And then I'll continue on with this one, and we'll have a nice example of something that breaks the symmetry. Okay guys, I kind of moved this up because I didn't quite like having the shape at the bottom over there, and then I added a roof over here. I kind of thought that it got a bit too... how to explain it? Since I did have this lower part here with the roof, having the other one on this side, which was small and kind of roundish, looked... it was breaking the symmetry in the wrong way. Because there is a good way and there is a bad way. Oh, there's probably loads of them. But you can see the process this far, and I will continue on adding some more stuff of the same kind, and we will be back. Okay, so we added a bit more here. We added a roof to that, and we started up here. I'm not quite sure about this on this side, because it might just be a bit too heavy. But that's something we'll see as we continue building, and we've added the rest of the stuff. We'll be back. So hello guys, I've added a bit more, but what I'm mainly doing right now actually is that I'm playing around with different things I can do. Because that's kind of the thing about breaking symmetry. You kind of have to try around and see what works good and what feels balanced. The reason why we like symmetry to begin with is because we like balance. It's nice, it's not annoying, it's calming, it's just nice. But also it's kind of boring because there's nothing to discover in it, there's nothing to wonder about in it. It's just symmetrical. So to make something interesting, we need something that is not symmetrical. The problem with that is that we also need to make it balanced, because otherwise, sure, we can make it interesting, but it will surely be super annoying. So yeah, so that's what we're trying to do right now, trying to find a good balance. This can actually be quite hard, just so you know. It's not super easy. If you don't, I mean, gosh, I don't know how many buildings I built before I started to find a way that worked for me. I did, however, eventually find out that if I was really careful about the numbers to start with and really followed all the rules to begin with, then, you know, it's easier to break the rules in a good way, just as we said before. And I'm starting to think that I might find something that I like. Yes, indeed. Indeed. However, this surface here is annoying me quite a bit. I don't know if I'm going to add anything here right now, though, because, well, it could be a good place to put some windows in, but I don't know, it's so flat, so flat. Oh well, I'll try to finish off what I'm currently doing. Okay guys, so we've added the last part that I'm going to add for this episode. We kind of made an outcrop here. Not sure I'm going to tie it together yet. Might do something like that. Could work. Or I'll just have it floating. It is okay. It is okay. However, I'm not quite happy about this yet. I'm not. I think this part looks a bit boring. However, I'm a bit nervous about adding somewhere there as well, because that might just turn out to make it a bit too much as well. But, you know, I'll probably try it out, and I might eventually add a last part on top of it as well, like a little tower thing. But now, look, even though we have several outcrops, because we were very careful with numbers earlier, we have a roof which joins up beautifully, really beautifully. If I hadn't done that, this would have looked like, well, let's just say it hadn't been very pretty. Even though I'm not quite happy with everything yet and with the balance yet, Still, think about where we began. It's quite a way, and it's going to get even better. And I hope you've enjoyed it so far. And if you feel like I've gone too fast on this, and maybe I should do an episode about how roofs work, then just tell me, and I'll gladly do that. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.